So today's video is going to be a little different because I'm going to be playing the Mortuary Assistant and also talking about scary TikToks. I have played this game before when it first released on my own time, but it's kind of the same thing every time you play it, so I went ahead and reset the intro. So let's just go ahead and watch the intro and then I'll get into some scary TikToks.
All right, here we go.
Okay, so here we are in the game. It's been a hot minute since I've played this, so I have to kind of remind myself how everything goes. This isn't scary at all. It looks like her eyes are just black, like they don't look closed, they look black. Business cards. Cool. Let's see. I'm gonna ignore the glowing thing on the door and just kind of look around here. Alright. Used to sign the paperwork left on the door. Alright, I remember how to open my inventory. Let's see what this says. Rebecca, one last thing I forgot to give you. Please grab a pencil from my desk and sign thanks. Well, I do have a pencil, so I'm going to sign it, and I see a lovely...
Rebecca, great, perfect timing. I just finished with Mr. Dalton here. Please wheel him back to cold storage and bring us Mrs. Page.
Will do. Have a fun time, sir. Let's get this lovely lady.
All right, I'm just finishing up something here, so why don't you grab the clipboard and start recording identifying marks. I'll get out of your way when you're done and let you hop in here.
Will do, Bill Nye, the science guy. My teacher kind of looks like Bill Nye. I didn't know Bill Nye got into this profession.
Great. Climb on in here and put everything into the record system. Don't forget to take the printout to the front desk so Zoe can add it to the packet for the family. All right. I've set everything out so you can just go ahead and get started. I'll be monitoring. Everything's on your list there if you need it.
Thanks. I'm pretty sure I remember how to do this.
There we go. All right.
Tell you what,
What?
why don't you go ahead and head out? I'll take over from here.
Are you sure? I
Don't
just
have
got
to
here.
ask me twice.
Don't worry.
Hello?
Hey, Rebecca. It's Raymond.
Oh, hi, Mr. Delver. Look, if I did anything wrong today, just...
No. I wanted to apologize. You've done a fantastic job. I'm just not feeling too well. That's actually why I'm calling. I know it's late, but we just got 3 new cadavers, and no one else can make it in right now. I was hoping you could come in and take care of them.
Well, yeah. Are you sure? I mean, of course.
Excellent. You're doing me a huge favor. I took care of the rest of your onboarding. We're all set. And your new badge is in your personal belongings drawer in the back room.
That's great. Thank you. I'm on my way right now. I hope you feel better.
Thanks again. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye. Where are my keys?
Alright. Keys. Death and Decay. Oh, the cover, is that maggots? That's nasty. Or is it mac and cheese? It kind of looks like mac and cheese. Oh, there they are. Cool. Let's get out. And of course it's raining. But I'm so eager to go into my shift at work.
Alright, guess I'll head to the back and get started.
Who is you? I know who you is.
Hi, Rebecca.
Mr. Delver, I need help. Someone's outside the mortuary.
Just try to stay calm. I know you're scared. I'll unlock the door in a moment.
What?
This is very sudden, but listen to me. We have to start right away. I'm sorry. I didn't know until it made itself known this morning that it was here, let alone bound to you. I had no way of knowing the possession had started.
What? Look, this isn't funny. Stop.
You need to take this seriously. You need to act quickly.
This is insane. I'll just leave. I'll just leave.
You can't leave, Rebecca. I can't allow that for you or for others. It's far too dangerous.
What am I supposed to do then?
Most bodies I work with at night are fine, so we stay calm, okay? We embalm, file the paperwork, everything. Treat it like a normal day. Staying focused will help. I left some things for you on the desk. I'll call again when you get to the embalming room.
No, wait. Damn it. What the... This is insane.
Let me in.
Okay. This is so stupid. It's just some hazing for the new girl or something. Just play along and do your job. I'm quitting tomorrow. I mean, who does something like this?
Okay, so today I thought that I would talk about some scary TikToks while I played this game. Scary game, scary TikToks. So I found 10 TikToks
Criminal building.
to talk about today.
Lock me in here. Scaring the shit out of me.
Why this man sleeping on his live? So the first video I have is about that Randonautica app. You know, that one that became popular a few years back on TikTok. That was like bringing people to crime scenes or like really creepy places.
All right, let's check you out.
I can't see.
Hello? Nope. New job. I'm getting out of here.
No, I'm not. I'm staying. So the person who posted it was led to a weird cemetery, and when they pulled up, they saw something weird in the tree.
Screw this.
So they thought they would investigate.
So stupid.
And upon investigation, they found some other really interesting and creepy things.
Randonautica app, and it brought us to this location. It's a really small cemetery, and we think we see something hanging from the tree. And there's something over here. What the is that? What the It's an old cemetery. There's only like 9 graves. And so we were right. There was something in the tree. What the What the is that? That's the Bible. What the is that?
To begin with, I mean, Randonautica is already a scary app because it takes you to random places that you don't know where it's going to take you. But then they find creepy dolls there, like on the ground next to a grave. And in the tree, there's a briefcase with the Bible and a doll hanging. That's actually horrifying. I can't imagine being brought there. But I mean, I am hesitant to use that app at all because I've definitely heard a lot of creepy things happening. So this next TikTok is a TikTok by the user Real Horror Talk, and it is a repost from one of those users with a bunch of numbers. And in this video, a group of nurses are just sitting around one night kind of bored, and they decide to go explore this floor on their hospital that's supposedly haunted. So they're going and they're exploring, and this happens.
So here's a pretty convincing video I saw making the rounds, but I feel like it deserves a bit more attention. Basically, this group of nurses are exploring the haunted floor in their hospital, and it turned out to be a bad idea.
I thought you were like, it's just freaky.
Oh, the lights are on. Go in. Go in.
Oh, go in. No, go in.
Go in. Go in. Figure out why the lights are on. I don't like that. I don't like that. Do it.
They look like evil eyes. You guys need to come in with me.
Yeah, of course we're gonna go in with you.
Thanks. Ooh, this feels weird. Is that you? Yeah. This room feels weird. I don't like this. Ooh. Oh! 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 The curtain moved!
No, it did.
Yeah, it did. It moved.
Shut up.
It moved.
Why
It moved. Yes, it did.
Why would
It did.
move?
How did you not see that? Oh, okay. Oh!
I mean, hospitals are creepy in general when you think about everything that's happened there, but imagine
There we go.
not only having a whole floor considered haunted and abandoned in your hospital, but then the curtain moving. That's a nope from me. That is a nope from me, dog. So the third TikTok I have is from user Dark Moose talking about a night shift security guard, once again at a hospital because hospitals are creepy. And what is that noise? So he talks about a security guard who's on night shift, and honestly, just watch the video.
He was working the night shift when he sees this. A security guard was working the night shift at the Sanatorio Finochieta Hospital in Chile, Buenos Aires. While doing his paperwork, he sees the front door open, so he goes to greet the visitor. But as he begins interacting with this person through the security cameras, no one's there. The guard offers the visitor a wheelchair since he describes its appearance as very thin and frail. The person tells the guard they're going to the 9th floor to get the ID and belongings of someone who passed away the day before. The elevator doors open and this person was never seen again. When looking at the clipboard where the guard had written down the name of this person, it was discovered that the person he wrote was the name of an old lady who passed away the day before.
That is so scary. Imagine just doing your job,
Hold anything else.
and someone walks in and they need help, so you go help them. You offer them a wheelchair because they're looking old and frail, and then no one was there when you look in the security camera. That's horrifying. That's actually so scary. And what's even worse is the fact that not only was it someone who died, but imagine you're helping someone who you can see clear as day in front of your eyes, and then they just walk into the elevator and you never see them again. Nope. That's a big nope for me, dog. So this next video is another one. Oh. Hello? Sir, you need any help? Anyways, this next video is once again from the user The Bonehead. It's a repost. I'm not sure who the original poster is, but it is a video of someone sleeping in bed with their dogs, and then they hear this. That, I can't even imagine. That's horrifying. Like, you're sleeping peacefully in your bed and you hear that. And I mean, the dogs looked like they knew it was gonna happen. They were kind of looking out the door before anything actually happened. At that point, sorry, it's time to move out. Like, it is time to move out. I am not staying in a house like this.
I'm missing something.
So in this next TikTok by Real Horror Talk again, it's a mother taking a photo of her son, but something kind of odd happens while she's taking the photo.
Cheese! Cheese! What you doing? What you see? What? Lucy? Who are you saying hi to? Who are you saying hi to? Dude, you need to stop that. You're freaking me out. Come on.
As the little boy is getting his photo taken, he goes into a room behind him that's pitch black, there's no light in there, and he starts waving to a pawpaw. Supposedly, son's grandpa, who he would call Pawpaw, passed away not too long ago, so it's kind of sweet in that way. But also, children are scary, bro. Like, they be seeing things that aren't there. And as you'll see in this next TikTok by user, someone is knocking, by user Cactus Tate, children are scary, bro.
I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. No, I didn't. Because my daughter woke up in the middle of the night, looked me dead in the eyeball and said, "Mommy, I'm afraid of what's under the bed." And in my head I was thinking, that's really fucking creepy. I too am now afraid of what's under the bed. That's not what I said though. No, what I said was, "Honey, there's nothing under the bed. Just go back to sleep." Did I believe that? No. Actually, I'm pretty sure there was something under the bed. But I lied to her for her comfort. And then she asked me to check under the bed. And in my head I was like, ain't no way am I getting out of bed right now to check under it. Instead, I reassured her that there was nothing under the bed, and I told her to go back to sleep. And she tried for a minute. Her eyes fluttered. They like a little bit. And then they popped right open again, and she was looking at the TV that was turned off in our dark room. And she goes, "Mommy, who's that on the TV?" And in my head, I'm thinking, dog, I don't know. You tell me. You're the one seeing dead people. Who the is that on the TV? Because I don't see it, but I'm terrified. I don't say that. No, instead I say, "Honey, the TV's turned off. There's no one on the TV. Just go back to sleep." And she falls back asleep eventually. You know who doesn't? Me. Because I'm afraid of what's under the bed now. And I'm wondering who the that was on my TV that was turned off. Who was it?
Like, imagine, sleeping peacefully and then your child coming up to you and saying what's under the bed, and then you have to pretend like you're not freaking out too. And then when that's taken care of, then she sees something in the TV that's not there. Nah. I think kids and dogs, they be seeing things, but kids are worse because they can actually tell you what they see. Dogs just growl. Kids, whole lot of nope. So we spoke about kids, I mentioned dogs, and now we're going to talk about a dog. In this TikTok by Hello It's Ree, their dog is doing something really freaky. I can't imagine my dog being that scared of anything. Like, that poor dog saw something it really didn't want to see. I mean, also it's a trooper for sticking by its owner's side instead of running for the hills because, you know, honestly, my dog, I don't know if either of them would stay with me or if they would run away because I've never seen a dog have such a huge reaction as this one. Like, genuinely, this dog saw something it absolutely did not want to see. So these next set of videos I'm counting as one because it's a part 1 and a part 2, but it is by TikTok user Lindsay Ivan, and she is speaking about a real life experience with the Serbian dancing lady. I'm sure a lot of you know who that is because especially recently it's kind of blown up on TikTok. But basically, the Serbian dancing lady is an older woman that you might see dancing in the street, and if you approach her, she will come chase you with a knife. So this is a story about someone who encountered the real Serbian dancing lady because, you know, since it blew up on TikTok, there's a lot of copycats. But this story takes place in 2019, where supposedly the real Serbian dancing lady that started all of this originated.
This woman had a terrifying real encounter with the Serbian dancing lady. Her name is Mariana, and she is a Serbian local. This took place in 2019 with the original Serbian dancing lady. This woman was caught chasing people with a knife. Well, one night, Mariana was rushing to the hospital because one of her family members just got admitted. Just as she turned down a back road to the hospital, she saw someone in the middle of the road. She began flashing her headlights and honking her horn to try and get them to move. She slowly got closer and noticed that it was an old lady in traditional clothes dancing. She got out of her car with her car keys in hand and slowly approached the woman. She started asking for help, and then she noticed that the woman had a knife in her left hand. At that moment, the woman stopped dancing, turned around, and put up the knife. So Mariana turned around and started running towards her car, but she dropped her car keys. So picking up where we left off, Mariana turned and she ran to her car, but unfortunately she dropped her car keys. If she went back to grab them, the Serbian dancing lady would have her, you know? So instead she ran past her car and started running onto a busy street. She kept running until she finally reached another car turning onto the road. Panicked, she waved her hands and she's like, "Bro, stop for me." She probably didn't actually say bro. The car ended up stopping for her and Mariana opened the door to be like, "Bro, there's somebody chasing me." When she turned around, the Serbian dancing lady had disappeared. She reported the sighting to local authorities and, you know, they were looking for the real Serbian dancing lady, but to this day, she was never caught. Now in 2023, we have a bunch of people just recreating her sighting.
I mean, that is horrifying. Much less, you know, just imagine having to run away from someone chasing you with a knife and then turn around and then being gone. I don't know, that's freaky. And she was never caught. She could still be out there. Actually, she is out there somewhere. And with all this resurgence of, you know, the Serbian dance lady and people kind of recreating, you know, copycat, whatever. What if she comes back, you know? You never know, but this is a terrifying experience, and I would be fearing for my life if this had ever happened to me. That's so scary. I'm glad that she was okay. Okay, this next TikTok is also by user Dark Moose. It's kind of hard to find scary TikToks when you're not really already in that realm. I mean, I like scary things, don't get me wrong, but I'm not on TikTok as often as to start getting recommended them, so I kind of had to search for these and found a bunch on like horror accounts that repost them, you know. So that's what we're working with today. Hopefully in the future I'll be able to find more variety in accounts. So this is another video by Dark Moose. It shows a truck driver driving by what was supposedly a haunted road, and what they see on the side of the road is literally bone chilling.
He was driving by a haunted road when this happened. A truck driver by the name Pedro explains that many of his co-workers have reported seeing a ghostly figure standing on the side of the road in Louisiana. One night, as he's driving by the allegedly haunted route, he sees this. What looks like a pale girl can be seen hunched over on the ground, and when he passes by, she looks at him. Pedro kept driving and didn't stop to see who that was.
That is so scary. If I saw that on the side of the road, I would speed up and I would never go down that road again. I mean, it's like a little girl, but the face is horrifying, and it's almost like she waves at the truck as it drives by. I mean, you know, I'm not against driving by haunted roads. I can't lie, I would drive by one if I had the opportunity, but I wouldn't stop, and I definitely would not go twice. But this is genuinely like so scary to just, I can't imagine being that person. So this last TikTok is probably the scariest one of all. I'd save the scariest one for last, and watching this video, you will definitely understand why.
Oh, please! Please help! Somebody! I would like a bone.
Okay, so that one wasn't actually a serious one. That one was just a little silly one because the other ones were actually scary. So kind of just a silly one to kind of, you know, lighten the mood a bit. But that is all the TikToks that I found for this video. This is something that I've kind of wanted to do for a while now. Kind of talk about scary TikToks, scary videos, paranormal things while playing games, you know? And I definitely don't think I have the pattern down yet. Like I mentioned, it's hard to find scary TikToks if you're not already kind of in that realm. And for someone like me who isn't on TikTok often, my FYP is a jumble of random things. So in order for me to get scary TikToks, I kind of need to start liking and interacting with them until I start getting them naturally. So that's why the TikToks here are kind of repetitive, similar accounts and everything. But I hope that you enjoyed seeing these scary TikToks. If this kind of content interests you, please subscribe because it would help and you won't miss another video like this. Leave a like if you did like a video like this, and I'll make sure to make them more often. I hope that you have a spooky day, and I will see you in the next one.